Dr. Stephen Hotze here with Dena Ferris. And Dena is a guest of ours from Louisville, Kentucky. She comes in how often?
Every 6 months.
Every 6 months for follow-up. And you've been on the program for how long?
3 years.
Okay, so Dena, how in the world did you find out about us? Where were you living and how did you find out about us?
I was living in College Station and my health had started to decline, and I finally found a doctor who kind of believed what was going on with me.
What was going on? What were the symptoms that you were experiencing?
Well, I was working out 6 days a week, eating less than 20 carbs a day, and I would gain 3 pounds. I started having skin issues, my hair was falling out, I was exhausted all the time, I couldn't wait to go to bed after I'd had a 3-hour nap during the day, and I just had no energy, irritability. I just was not myself, and I couldn't get anybody to believe me, and finally I found
Okay, so when you say, how many doctors did you end up seeing before you ended up coming
Well,
here?
I went to my OBGYN, and she suggested that maybe I needed an antidepressant.
That's common.
Even if she did check my thyroid and told me it was normal, but I didn't know what normal was. I went to another doctor.
You didn't feel normal?
I didn't feel normal. Didn't feel right. And so I went to another doctor, recommended by a friend. He slapped me on the shoulder and told me to skip a meal and eat more greens, is why I couldn't lose weight. And so I was kind of at my wit's end that day. Went home, went to bed, cried about it, and got up, and I thought, I've got to do a little more research. I've got to figure out something. So I found Dr. Nolan Shipman in Bryan College Station.
He's a good friend of mine.
He is. And he diagnosed me with hypothyroidism.
Just by the clinical presentation?
Yes. I went and picked up all of my blood work that I've had throughout the year, presented it to him. I was going to plead my case, and I didn't have to because he got it. He understood. And about 6 months later, I had not started progesterone.
Were you seeing him for that then? Did he start you on anything at that time?
He started me on the Armor,
right,
and T3, compounded T3, B12, and vitamin D.
And did he give you any reading material?
Yes. He gave me a book written by Dr. Hotze.
Okay.
So I read the book and I thought, maybe I need just a little more. I was feeling better, but I wasn't to myself yet. So I thought, I'm going to make an appointment. My daughter was not feeling well. She was diagnosed by Dr. Shipman 3 months after I was. And during a trip to New York City, she was in the bed. She didn't get to enjoy the trip.
Most women would be shopping, wouldn't they, huh?
Yeah, shopping. She missed the Broadway play.
Goodness.
So I was like, something's not right. She needs more, I need more. So I called my husband and said, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're going to Houston. And so I called and made an appointment. Actually got in the next week, and she and I came together. We both did blood work, saw Dr. Ellsworth. He laid out a plan for us both with medication, supplements, eating plan, the whole thing. And we've both been on the program for 3 years.
You made any improvement at all?
Well, I am playing tennis 5 days a week now.
That's amazing.
Yes. Yes, I remodeled a home when we moved to Louisville. Took 7 months. We've gotten moved in. I've been playing tennis. I can actually stay up during the day.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the real credit goes to you for taking charge of your health, because there are a whole lot of people out there, one, they either don't know there's other alternatives that they can have, they haven't heard about them, or they just don't want to take charge of their health. They really would rather somebody treat them symptomatically, mask the symptoms, and just give me the drugs. Now, were you offered any antidepressants at any time?
I was. My gynecologist offered me antidepressants. And I also went to a heart doctor and had a complete heart evaluation because I was having stabbing heart pain. And my mother had her first heart attack at 42.
Oh my goodness.
And I believe that she was undiagnosed hypothyroid.
Right.
And my grandmother also. They both had severe osteoporosis. And I really believe that they were both
hypothyroid. Runs in families.
I don't have Hashimoto's. I do not have the Hashimoto antibodies.
Well, that's
and I
good.
believe mine's inherited from my mother and my grandmother.
Again, the credit goes to you. You took charge of your health, and I'm proud of you for doing
Well,
that.
thank you.
And you decided to make an investment in your health. Has it
I
been
did.
worthwhile?
Every penny. Every penny. I would do it again. And I've encouraged some friends of mine to come see you
Well, I want
here
to
in
thank you
Houston.
for being a great ambassador for the wellness revolution
Well, thank you.
that we're leading here. So this is a great story, and this is a very common story that we see here at the OT Health and Wellness Center in women and in men. So if you want to take charge of your health and are willing to make an investment in your health, we're glad to help you. We'd be glad to partner with you. So thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today,
you.
Dena. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you.